Matthew Stuckey here from Verity Baptist Church in Manila, just providing you a quick missionary update. And this past week we had a record attendance. We had 62 people there on Sunday. Then we had someone who joined us later for soul winning, so 63 total people. And that's exciting, and we're making use of those new chairs that we bought. And we also had 3 baptisms after the service, so we're definitely excited about that, and God's definitely blessing. And the hard work of soul winning and people inviting friends and family and people hearing about the church, and also us trying to integrate some follow-up programs seem to be working, and God is blessing. And obviously when it comes to church growth, you have ups, you have downs, so I don't necessarily think that every week we're going to be coming back with this many people at church. I think it's going to take us a little while to grow to this being a norm, but it was very exciting to have record attendance this past Sunday. And so that was exciting, and this past week we had a total of 58 salvations, and it was a bit of a tough week for soul winning. And during the week I finished up an area that's a little bit of a richer area, and I knocked in that area for 5 hours during the week with no salvations. And I gave the gospel twice, but nobody got saved. And so it was definitely really rough. And so I put in a little bit of extra time on Saturday and went out at 9 a.m. to the soul winning location, and was doing a little bit of extra soul winning and had my biggest day I've had. So I went from no salvations during the week to the biggest day I've had since being here in the Philippines. When you include that with everybody else going soul winning, we ended up doing really well on Saturday. Then on Sunday we had like our lowest total of salvations we've had on a Sunday. I think the second lowest we've ever had. There was one day where we got pretty much rained out and only had like a few. And it was pretty similar on Sunday. You know, the rain came pretty early, so we had 14 salvations on Sunday, which usually we have more than that. But still, 14 salvations is great, and we're still excited to get souls saved and do the work and everything like that. So it is exciting, and things are going great at our church. And this past week on Wednesday, I preached on a time to relax. And the Bible talks in John 18 about Jesus having a place he often resorted to. Basically took a break. You think of a beach resort, a vacation, and so we have that balance in life of really serving God but also taking time to rest as well. Then on Sunday I'm preaching through the dark history of the Roman Catholic Church, and I talked about pedophilia and the sexual scandals this past Sunday. And so it's perhaps the hardest sermon I've ever preached, and there's a lot of new material that I learned preparing the sermon just through the centuries, through the millenniums of the Catholic Church and the scandals they've had and things such as that. And we had a visitor from out of the country, and he told me that, I didn't even know churches like this existed. You have so much guts, boldness, thank you so much for being willing to preach the truth. So it shows hard preaching works. And the second service then I preached on the sons of Zeruiah was kind of like the opposite, where I talked about the sons of Zeruiah being a great blessing, but also being a little bit too zealous at times. And so those were my sermons this past week. And with our attendance going up, and also the weather starting to get better, it's going to cool off a little bit and things such as that. We're making some plans here the rest of the year, some soul winning marathons. We'd like to do 3 soul winning marathons before the end of the year, where we go to a location. We're planning one in Bulacan, and there will be more information about that as we get closer, but we're excited about that. We're going to plan it on National Heroes Day, a Monday. We're excited about that, and also some other locations as well. And also a lot of other events coming up, and with a lot of projects we're working on as well, and also some big plans potentially if our attendance keeps doing very well. But that stuff is still kind of in the works. But God is definitely blessing, but obviously there's always a lot of work to do, lots of stuff to get done, and we're going to be putting in a new AC this week, so that's going to be good. We're excited about that. It's going to be good as our attendance is going up and things such as that. And so continue to pray for us. There's lots to pray for here. Too much to go in full detail in a video and everything. But, we're excited about the work that's being done. And God's definitely blessing. Thank you, and God bless.